Welcome to my little backyard jungle right here in the suburbs. You don't need a farm, a traditional homestead, or acres of land. All you need is intention. While I love watching those big YouTuber channels with all that land and those wonderful homesteads with animals and lush gardens that I could only dream of, realistically, I know I will never have that. Think of homestead and the homesteading life less about how much land you have and more about how you can connect with it. So let me show you how I turned my backyard, my little space, into a food oasis that I am proud of. Now we're gonna do a garden tour. So today is Friday. I'm just going to show you what's happening around in the garden and showing you all the growth that's happening. We're going to start here with the blackberry bush from Bushel and Berry, and it's doing fantastic. We have some beautiful berries here that are starting to grow. And you remember I thought I wasn't going to get any raspberries? There's a few. So I'm happy about that. No blueberries this year. I don't know why. This is a Bushel and Berry blueberry bush, but no blueberries this year. We did have some, but the flowers fell off. Here's the strawberry green stalk, and it's doing well. It's putting out strawberries. Lots of runners too. I'm gonna put them in pots and see if I can propagate them. Oh, look at that self-watering planter I did. Let's move around here so you can see. Look how wonderful it's doing. There's that self-watering planter I did, and it's growing beautifully, my cucumber. I love it when you see the little tendrils kind of grab on. I think it's so cute. This here is a lemon zucchini, and that is growing. I just planted that not too long ago, but from seed. My green stalk tower here is putting on its little cherry tomatoes. It's looking great. Get out of the sun so I could do this. It's looking great. I have a cucumber up here, and I want it to grab onto this trellis. We got kale, lots of cherry tomatoes, lots of lettuce. My carrots are growing down there. Let me just spin this around. More kale, Swiss chard, kale. These tomatoes here, these are called micro purple. So those are looking good. So my green stalk's looking good. Let's go over here. I love how the lobelia gives it a pop of color in the garden. I'm going to do more of that next year. I got kale here. This is a sweet 100 cherry tomato. This is a big beef hybrid there. This is a shepherd pepper. I have some micro tomatoes here. This is a tangerine tomato right here. This is a purple rain. Look at how the stalk, it's like a thick stalk, holds itself up. It's really nice. I got some basils, different types of basil. that basil is pretty much untouched, but this one is getting decimated. Somebody was really liking this one. I don't spray any pesticides. It's organic gardening. I got some jalapenos here, looking good. Some more hot peppers. I got parsley. These are the carrots that I did here, that row. There's some celery right here. Some more peppers. This is arugula that has all gone to seed, which is fine because it can drop its seed and make more for me. So this jungle is all arugula. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a tomato here. Now, one of my viewers, when I was struggling with the tomatoes and panicking, she told me to just put a seed in the ground, just like a volunteer tomato would, and it worked. I was so surprised that in the beginning of May, sometime in May, I think it was the end of May, I put a seed in and it made a tomato. So if you're ever panicking that you're too late, you're not too late. I have some cantaloupe here and some thyme, shishito peppers in here. There's a micro tomato right here. It is called, oh no, this one's a strawberry oxheart tomato. This is that one that I thought would not do anything. Do you remember? I planted it deep. The giant tomato challenge, and it grew. I thought it wasn't going to do anything. I thought it was going to die, but it actually grew. So we'll see. Some more tomatoes here. I have all the tags on the bottom. This is a pineapple. I think that's an Italian heirloom. I got green onions scattered everywhere. I like to interplant them. They don't take any room, and it's extra food in a small space. More basil. I got a banana pepper over there. This row here is Arctic rose here. These are those baby lunchbox peppers here. This row here is more purple rain, this whole row, which is fantastic because I'm really liking the dwarf tomatoes because I could fit more, and there's some dill in there. Over here is a moringa. I thought I had seed. Somebody sent me seed, and I thought it would be just fun to just plant it. I am trying to put irrigation over there. I know I should have did it sooner, but I didn't. I procrastinated. So I'm going to try to feed the irrigation through the jungle over there. Chelsea, you're sitting on my chair. Garden kitty. My family bought this veg truck for me for my birthday. My husband finally put it together. It's a cold frame veg truck. I'm going to use it this fall for greens and next spring. Now, if you have any ideas, besides like lettuce and things, what I could plant in here, that would be helpful if you can just put those comments below. So my entire family pitched in, my sisters, my mom, my kids, everyone pitched in, and my nieces, and they all pitched in and they got me this veg truck, which when I saw it, I was ecstatic. I was so happy. So if you have suggestions besides like greens and stuff, I'm thinking, I don't know, cabbage might be too big for this, but I think it's 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet by 4 feet, I'm assuming. But I think I could put maybe baby, like dwarf cabbage size. A big cabbage, I think, would take up the whole thing. But or maybe like bok choy or things like that. Some lettuces. But if you have some ideas, let me know. That would be great. Here's the apples. A lot of them didn't mature and they fell. I don't know. This is my first time growing an apple tree. Some on here are doing well and they're growing. This is a Granny Smith tree. That is just a lemon seed my father-in-law grew before he passed away. It loves being outside. It grows so much in the summer. It just like whoop, and it gets so big. This is a clementine seed that I planted, and I just like it. I know they're not, both the lemon one and this one are not going to grow fruit, but they're just pretty. I still have tomatoes left in this is the arrow garden. So I make starts in this. This is a starts tray, seedling tray. So I'm going to take these, I trim these off, and I'm going to go put them in my mom's garden. Still plenty of time. We have 120 days, and this is only 60, I believe 60 or 65 days. So there's plenty of time to still plant this. Remember, you don't need acres of land to live the homestead life, just intention. Homesteading is less about how much land that you have, and it's more about how deeply you choose to connect with what you got. Even a balcony garden, a few herbs on a windowsill, or making your own jam from actually store-bought fruit is actually a form of homesteading. Homesteading is about slowing down and creating with your hands, nourishing your body, and honoring the earth right where you are, no matter where you are. So don't wait for that someday or I need more space. Start small and start now. Every seed that you plant, every loaf of bread that you bake, every moment you reclaim from the rush of modern life, that is the homestead spirit. And it can thrive even in the tiniest corner of the world, the tiniest little tiny backyard. So thank you, friends, for joining me this early morning to do a garden tour. Really appreciate your time. I hope you have a lovely weekend, each and every one of you. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.